Welcome, small business owners of California. My name is Scott Rogowski, the director of the Norcal SBDC Finance Center, and I am bringing this information to you from the America's SBDCs of California, Small Business Development Centers. And this is the presentation on how to prepare for SBA Disaster Relief Loan Program. This is the application link. This is where you need to go and apply, and you at least fill out the application so that you can get your loan in the queue, and then we can start helping you put your financials together at no cost. These are the forms needed. Now I'm going to hand it over to Sunita Maharaj, also from the Norcal SBDC Finance Center, to go through all the forms one by one.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. We're going to start off with Form 5C, which is for sole props. This is pretty easy to fill out. You're going to go from, are you applying for? And it's going to be sole prop. And it's going to, you're going to pick the last one, the third box, sole prop, economic injury. You're going to fill in your information where it says information about the applicant and any joint applicant. If you happen to be 50-50 owner with a spouse, then that's where you'll put that, or significant other, or another person. Contact information. So who is SBA going to contact? Is it going to be you? In case somebody else is filling this out for you, we are having a lot of other people fill out this information, helping our borrowers. So please put your information there so that they will contact you directly. Damaged property address. There is no damaged property in this disaster at this point in time, so you will leave that blank. Mailing address. You will provide that information to SBA as well. Income information for the primary applicant. You'll put that information in there and fill it out. Make sure it matches your tax returns. Also for the joint applicant, you're going to do the same thing there. When you state that you are a sole prop at the beginning, when you're entering all your information, it'll automatically give you the Form 5C. We're going to go to the regular Form 5 now, page 1. You're going to see the first question is going to say, are you applying for? And it's going to say, and you're going to put economic injury. That is what this loan is for. Number 2, organization type. You're going to let them know what your organization type is. If it's other, then you're going to put other there, S Corp possibly. Applicant's legal name. That is going to be your business name. So whatever the LLC is, Joe Smith LLC. You're going to put your EIN number there as well for the business. Trade name. In case you have a DBA, you're doing business as something else, that's when you're going to fill that out. If there is no other name there, if there is no other DBA, then you just leave it blank. Business phone number, that's you're going to input that information. Mailing address. Damaged property, you're going to leave that clear because there is no damaged property. Provide the name of the individual to contact, same as the other document. You're going to want to make sure you put your information there and the best way to contact you, because they will also be calling you. Alternate way to contact you, please provide that as well, just in case if they can't get you at the number you first provided. Business activity, you'll complete that as well. So what type of business do you do? Are you in the trucking business? Are you, so just things like that, for example. The number of employees before the disaster. Date business was established, and then current management since. Say you purchased a business last year. Business is existing for several years prior to that. You can go ahead and put the date that business was established, current management since last year, say January 1st, 2019. Number 15, that is a grayed out area that does not need to be filled out. Number 16, insurance coverage. From everyone I've talked to so far, their insurance does not cover this, but you will go ahead and provide insurance company agent name, phone number, and policy. On the second page, you're going to put down any owners of 20% or more of the business. This is where you'll fill out this information. In section 18, you need to check the boxes that apply. Please make sure that to check the box yes if you have had SBA loan in the past or current. You will say yes, and then you will give them that information. That is something that seems to be missed. The other parts are self-explanatory. You will just click the boxes if they apply. Physical damage loans only, you will leave that blank. If any assets you are holding, number 21, if that applies, you'll go ahead and do that. And then signature at the bottom and date. And that is the end of the application. Pardon me, there is a third page where you can add additional information. You can write down some more information in regards to your business. You happened to purchase it last year, it was in business before, I would give a little explanation on that, and so forth. So we can move on. This is the personal financial statement that is for the disaster program only. There is another personal financial statement they use for SBA regular loans, 7A and 504s, that cannot be used here. This is the one that they are using currently. This is only for personal financial information. Please do not commingle business information in here. So assets are going to be your personal assets only. Liabilities are going to be your personal liabilities only. Source of income. You'll provide source of income that is verifiable per your tax returns. That's the source of income that you will put here. If there's other income, you'll need to describe it below in section 1. Has to be verifiable on your tax returns. Contingent liabilities, you'll fill that out. Everything else, stocks and bonds, if you have any, you'll include there. Section 4, real estate, if you own real estate, you will please fill out all that information. Other personal property and other assets in there. Unpaid taxes, hopefully you are on a tax payment plan, you'll include that information there. Other liabilities, if there are any, you would just put in detail. This is Form 1368. You're going to be providing all your monthly sales figures in this area. You will start from January all the way to December. The first fiscal year is going to be 2017 because it says beginning 3 years prior to the disaster and continuing through the most recent month available. So we'll do January through February. The next box will be fiscal year. You're going to put 2017. You're going to put the income that you received, which is going to be your sales figures, monthly sales figures in January of 2017. February of 2017. You're just going to go down the line. You're going to fill out all this information. If you're unable to pull profit and loss statements for each month, then what you can do is you can put estimated amounts. If you were using estimated amounts, you're going to put a E next to it. And this is in the direction right above. It says, please note, identify any estimates with small letter E after the number. You have to total everything out at the bottom. The total has to match your taxes for that year. So monthly sales figures must match your tax returns for that year. You're going to go to the next year, 2018, do the exact same thing all the way down. 2019, all the way down. Current year to date, I hope that you can provide information at least through March 15th. If not March 20th, then that gives them a better look at when the income starts to decline, February and March. So if the income is not yet declining, you can work with your advisor on that and see if this is the time for you to file or not. Complete the filing. On the second page to this document, it has pro forma information here that you can project. At this time, they have told us that we can leave this blank. It says this document is not required. If it ends up being required for your particular instance, then SBA will let you know, and then you can work with an SBA advisor to help you complete this, or you can complete this yourself. Schedule of liabilities is for your business only. So you would put all of your business liabilities on this document. Notes, mortgages, and accounts payable. It's like your balance sheet. You'll put all your debt here. The 4506T pulls your transcripts from the IRS. Your taxes will be pulled. Some instances you do not have to provide your taxes. Some instances you do. They will let you know at the end of your application process. You will fill out your 4506T to match your last year's, which would be 2018 in most cases, tax return. Whatever name is shown for your business is what you're going to use in 1A. Also, current address, the same address that is shown on your tax returns from that year. And any previous year's tax returns, you're going to put that information there. This is very important that this information matches your tax return, or else it will get rejected by the IRS and it will prolong the time for you to get an information back if your application has been approved. Number 6, where it says transcript requested, you're going to put what type of transcript that is required. So if you have a 1040, you're a sole prop, you do Schedule C, or if you do a Schedule C for other reasons, you'll go ahead and put 1040 there. You will follow the number on your taxes, and that's the number that you're going to use. So if it's a 1065 or 1120. I did hear that the business needs to provide this 4506T, and so does the personal guarantor. The person that owns the business will also have to fill this out for their 1040. The bottom part is already, section 9 is already filled out for you. So all you'll have to do is sign it and date it and put a phone number there. The title should also match what the title says on your tax return.
And that concludes our presentation. Thank you very much. We're here for you. We're a no-cost business advising consulting firm that is funded by Small Business Administration, SBA. Please contact your local SBDC center, Small Business Development Center, to help you get set up with an advisor that can help you fill out all these forms, apply, and get your financials together. Thank you very much and have a great day.